engine. And now we can see, okay, we have results. And this PDF, it means that you can download it very like this. And it is the paper that you low-cost stochastic number generator for stochastic computing, for example. Okay, and you can use from this paper. Then it is a special and we can select little number of results, less number of results, for example here, like this, and only 289 results. Black box optimization for superconducting circuits using reduced complexity neural networks, for example. And maybe you can select something like this, stochastic computing with double quotation. Only two results, for example. Unary coding and variation-aware optimal mapping scheme for reliable rerun-based neuromorphic computing, for example. And something like this. Then you can find that by using Google Scholar, you can find a little number of results and very recent results for your research work. And maybe searching for previous theses can be another good option. Let me like this. For example, this topic, stochastic computing. I will write stochastic computing, and now master thesis. Okay, and we can limit the results, for example, by time. For example, any result from past year. So we have stochastic computing, a 16-bit approximate parallel counter, theory and experimental verification of configurable, etc. Hardware-oriented security, and now we will limit the results by PDF files. Stochastic approaches to deterministic fluid dynamics, for example, maybe one of them. Task placement and resource allocation in edge computing, for example. Hardware-oriented security. Or something like this. By this kind of work, you can find some papers and some theses that are related to your research work and help you to select proper and new things from your work. Okay. Up to now, is there any question or not? my voice good for you? Some some students write that the voice is not good. I don't know. Is it good or not? Okay, thank you. And we can continue our speaking considerations for selecting a research problem. These are individual assessment a researcher goes through before finalizing on his topic. They help to ensure that your study remains manageable and keep you motivated throughout the study. What does for choosing a topic, you must notice to something. What are which things? 1, 2, 3. We want to speak about these things, these considerations. At first, interest. It is very important that the topic must interesting for you. A research endeavor is usually time consuming and involves hard work and possibly unforeseen problems. Then you must choose a topic of great interest to sustain you. The require motivation. It is very important. Then this is the cause that I told you. If you work on your research things and after, for example, 1 week or 2 weeks, you will find that you don't like or you don't any interest about it, it is too much better for you that you change your topic. Another consideration, magnitude or scope. It is extremely important to select a topic that you can manage within the time and resources at your disposal. It means that you must manage your subject, your idea, and you must end it in such a way that it is related to you. Narrow the topic down to something manageable, specific, and clear. Then we call it really a scope. I say it in Persian موضوع انتها داشته باشه بتونیم جمعش بکنیم. The subject must have an end point and a stop point. Okay, it is very important. Third one, measurement of concepts. Make sure that you are clear about the indicators and measurement of concepts in your study. It is very important. How do you measure these words? For example, the subject must be have a kind of measurement. If not, it is not okay. For example, growth. Which kind of growth? Which amount of growth? Efficiency. Which kind of or which amount of or how many efficiency really? Malfunction, congestion, they are not measurements. Measuring. it doesn't have any application, it won't be so good. And availability of data. One of our students asked me, as for the practical part, is it important in choosing the research? Some practical points or some practical works are very good for research work, but some others are not. It depends on the work. For example, some practical projects that are related in healthcare or healthcare technology or digital healthcare or Internet of the Things can be good for research topics. But some of them that are very routine in real world, they can't be good in for research for research. Okay. And okay. Another thing, availability of data. Before finally the data are available, it is very important. For example, you want on a special research topic that the database is not available for you. Your work won't be good because you can't work on unsuitable data and your results don't be valid and your comparison don't be valid and really your research don't be valid. Okay, availability of data. And last point, ethical issues. Ethical issues are research processes and findings that affect the sensibilities and rights of research participants. The effect the study on the population and how these ethical problems can be overcome should be truly examined at the problem formulating stage. It is related to this point that you must notice to ethical issues, especially for biomedical or healthcare that are related to health technology and body of people. It is very, very important. Some other things, maybe for privacy or security, some ethical issues must be considered. Okay. Now, to this point, it is specified for me.